Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone had a wonderful 3-day weekend. The last one to say the end of summer for the rest of the world. Not here in Tucson. It's still going to be hot, but that's all right. We have 13 items over on eBay and 3 over on Mercari. So let's go into what sold this weekend. All right, guys. So, no, 13 items. Yes, that would normally be pretty okay, but for a 3-day weekend, I think everyone was on summer mode because things were not selling, and the stuff that was selling was uber small potatoes, like $30 items, $10 items. Like, I can't believe how small these items were. So, the gross over on eBay, $666. And 36 cents. That's a lot of sixes. But 666 over on eBay. And then Mercari is like 200 and no, more than that. 320. So, I mean, I guess we're close to $1,000 weekend. So, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. It's just a lot of work when you have a lot of small items that are still going to take time to ship, and I need to get everything packaged tonight because I've got an appointment tomorrow and sales in the morning. Like Tuesdays are kind of a busy day. I've got not sales, but I've got my thrift store that I go to on a Tuesday. I've got bins that I go to on Tuesdays. An appointment in Tucson. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day. I won't have time to come home and still pack orders. So nope, we're gonna do this tonight. Monday night, you will get brain dead Jennifer as I am exhausted of a long weekend. But let's dive in. So we will put these in order of smallest item to the largest over on eBay, and then I'll do the Mercari ones at the end. So we've got a Swingster Goodyear men's jacket. I don't remember what I paid for it. I want to say like $2 at an estate sale. 2 to 5. Did I already say this? I'll do a spreadsheet at the end. I don't remember if I said this, but I'll do a spreadsheet at the end of the actual profits. So what I'm talking here is going to be the gross totals, not including tax. I mean, that includes tax. It does not include fees. It does not include cost of goods, all of that. So at the end, I'll do a breakdown that says what the actual net profit is, and it will not be $1,000. It'll probably be like 500. Like, it's not going to be very much because there's a lot of items. So I'm going to say this was a $5 cost of good for the sake of the spreadsheet, but I think it was maybe a $2. It sold for $18 free shipping. You guys, it's an old Goodyear jacket, and I've had it for probably 2 years, like a long time. That's why when they sent the offer, let's just do it. No one else was interested in it. Let's just get it out of here. Next up is Estee Lauder soap. I put it in my spreadsheet as soup. It's not soup, Jennifer, it's soap. But it is brand new. It's just kind of old and stinky. I don't like this smell. It smells like a grandma. I mean, maybe if your grandma smelled like this, it would smell better to you. Mine did not smell like this, so it doesn't smell better to me. It just smells like old lady. This was $1 at an estate sale, and it sold for $28. So I'll take it. $1 into 28. Absolutely. All right, this next one, these are my fun ones. These Duna slip-on storage bags. These are a weekly thing. I'm going to be sad when these are gone because they're my little cash cow. There was a bulk buy on $5 day at a bin store. Bins are my Amazon bins, not my Goodwill bins. I don't like those. These are the Amazon bins, but they are not tied to Amazon. They're just buying their own pallets, and lately they haven't been getting Amazon, so I shouldn't even be calling them Amazon bins. They should be, I don't know, a liquidation grocery store. It's hard, but it's not the same anymore. So this was $5 day, and I bought, I think, like 20 of them. So I am down to, I got to update my listing over on eBay. I probably have about 10 left because I'm also selling them over on Mercari. $30 is what this one sold for. And I think, did I sell another one on here? No, just the one on, I've got too many up here, hubby. One on eBay, one on Mercari. So yeah, 30 bucks. Then we've got a $1 day Beyonce vinyl record. It is missing the outside box. So it has both vinyl records. It has both little booklets, or at least the one big booklet, and then I think this is a frame, maybe? Not a frame, a picture to go in a frame. But it's this entire album of Beyonce. I am not a Beyonce fan, so let it sell. I paid $1 and it sold for 25 bucks plus shipping. So I'll take that all day long. It was $1. All right. Then, whoop, we're dropping stuff. It's not a video unless I'm dropping something. All right. Next up, we've got a PlayStation 2 selling as is for parts. It did not work. It will not eject. And I'm hoping, yeah. So the front, it's missing the little cover that's on here. Like this one is pretty beat up. I think I paid $10, but it had other stuff in that box. It had a bunch of games, and the games, of course, are selling. Those are a separate listing. So I'll say $10 for the sake of the spreadsheet, but I definitely would not have paid $10 for one PS2 untested. No parts, no controllers, just the PlayStation, and he sold for 35 bucks and probably free shipping because it was on sale. So, no, it's small thing, but it didn't work. If it worked, it would have gone for more, but it didn't. It powered on, but it does not eject the tape. All right. Next, we've got an $8 bin find, but I've had this for a while. These are a digital voice recorder. I've had these for a very long time. I would not have paid $8 now. Old me would have, because I didn't know what the bins were all about, and if I saw it, I was quick to grab it. Now I know a lot of stuff will still be there on cheaper days, especially when it's something that is not very popular. Like, most people don't even know what a digital voice recorder is or what they would use that for in today's world. So, oh well. I paid $8 and it sold finally for $35. Yeah, luckily it's super small and very easy to ship. It can go into a poly mailer. Easy peasy. All right, this next one. It's not up here. All right, M1. Let me go grab that real quick. I've got too much stuff right here. Did he put it under? Oh, there it is. It was underneath the hat. All right, silly hubby. He was playing hide and seek over here. All right, these were Simply 45 modular plugs. I have no idea what the heck these are. No idea. But they're brand new. They're still sealed. I don't know why they need sealed, but they're brand spanking new plugs, okay? So it's an electrical type plug. I paid $1. This was $1 day, and it sold for 40 bucks. I took an offer. I was listing them, I think, at 50. But they put an offer of 40. Yes, please. I paid $1. So, yes, I will gladly give you a deal. What is that, 20% off? Yeah, so take it for 40 bucks, and hopefully I find more in the future. All right, next we've got a super cute little Coach bag. It's an oldie, because it's really dusty. But it's not my style, not my vibe. It is the patent leather satchel bag. I mean, yeah, it's cute. See, not my vibe. But I paid like $1 or $2 at a yard sale. It is old. You'll see on this picture that this picture is old, like 3 years or more. And it finally sold of an offer of $30. So again, I've had it this long. No one has shown any interest in it. So if somebody comes in and wants a good deal, yes, please. Just take it. I don't need it in my bags. It was probably a hair away from getting donated. Take it. Sold for 30 bucks. All right, this next one is another bin find of $8 day, but that's because it was a multi-quantity listing. So I'm okay shutting that margin a little bit, just like with those little stroller bag things, because when you're only having to list it once, you're not having to do the work multiple times. Once it's listed, it's set it and forget it, and then sales will continue to come in. So that was the same with these. I had like 5 or 6 of them. I paid $8 a piece, and now we're down to one more left. It sold for $45. So, I mean, it's still worth it. Free shipping. I paid $8. So now we're down to about, what is that, $37. Minus shipping is probably like $7 or $8, minus fees. Yeah, we're still at like a $20 to $25 profit. I'll take it, especially because it's a list it and forget it, multi-quantity, keep the train rolling kind of thing. All right, next up is the hat that was hiding these other things, and it is a Dobbs hat. It just caught my eye. It was a pretty hat. This was at, I think it was one of the church sales. I think it was one of the church sales that were at the churches. So it's an older one, probably a year or 2 old. But it's a suede hat. I paid how much did I pay for this one? It was in my spreadsheet. So let's see. Dobbs. I paid $1. $1 for this cute little hat. I've had it for a while, but it finally sold on sale for $42. So again, it's just a fun looking hat. It caught my eye. I sat on it for too long, so no, I probably would not buy it again, but it was a pretty hat, and it eventually sold. All right, now we're getting to some heavier stuff that I am not going to pick up because it's too heavy. And one of them is a kitchen knife set by Wazika. These were a bins find. My spreadsheet said $9, so it must have been like $8 day, and then I was counting for the taxes. So it said $9, but I know 100% this was definitely at the bins. And it finally sold for $56. Just a fancy knife set with the sharpener and the block and all the things. That's fine. $9 into $56. I'll take it. Then we've got a Panamax, what is this? A surge protector for your home theater. This one had to have been either an estate sale or thrift store. And I paid $15. I've had it for a little too long, but unfortunately, it is free shipping. And that's just because I had to match what the other ones were selling for. It's a heavy one. It's probably like 20 pounds. So hubby's going to have to help me pack that one. And it finally sold for $84. That's all right. I'm just happy to get rid of it. It's clearing room for more inventory because we are now coming into my peak season. While the rest of you guys have had an amazing summer of all the sales, I've been like downhill, like 2 or 3 sales a week. Where during my peak, it's like 15 sales in a week. So it's going to start getting busy, and I need to have room in my inventory to keep getting this stuff listed as fast as I can to have room for more stuff. So I need to sell stuff to make room for the new stuff. All right, then my best one. No, we still didn't break 3 figures. Nothing was over $100 on eBay. Nothing. That's how awful eBay was this weekend. I think it's just the holiday and the end of the summer. I don't know. But luckily the smalls, they add up. So we've got a balanced keyboard by Contour. This one, there was 2 of them that I had. One sold a while ago. This one finally sold. I paid $15 each at my bin store. And this one finally sold for $70. Plus shipping? Question mark. That might be taxes. So $70. It's, not an amazing sale, but that's all right. And I've got a lot of boxes, so it'll be easy to ship it. Now let's head over to Mercari and let you know what sold over there. In the meantime, you guys, if you haven't already, down in the description, I have 2 things that you want to check out. One is my BOLO list. That one is completely free. It is top brands, top items to watch for as a reseller. If you're starting out, grab that list. It is yours for free. The second thing that is down there is my desert dashboard. You guys, we are almost at the 4th quarter, and it's time to seriously keep track of your inventory and your sales and everything, because come the end of the year, when it's time to give your accountant all your numbers, you just send them over that spreadsheet and they have it all there. It's got your miles, it's got your deductions, it's got the items that you were about to list and accidentally dropped them and it broke. I don't know, just saying as if I know my experience, but you can keep track of that. It's just fully loaded, and it is down in the description. Use coupon code DESERT10 to get $10 off of it. Makes it $37, and it is yours for lifetime. There's no membership, no reoccurring fees, one-time purchase, and you're just paying for my time. So the $37, and anytime there's updates, anytime there's changes to it, you will get the new copy. It's also run by me, so if you have questions, you message me. And it is hosted through Google Sheets. So anywhere that you have Google, your phone, your computer, your laptop, your tablet, you have access to it. So you don't have to have a fancy spreadsheet or a fancy software to run it. It's just run through Google. So, all right. I just wanted to say that. It's in the description. Check it out. So now the 3 things that sold over on Mercari. Drum roll. Push the right button, Jennifer. All right. Was the other one of these Duna snap-on storage stroller bags. So that's why there shouldn't be 3 here. There's only 2. One that was on Mercari, and then this one, or one on eBay and this one on Mercari. I took an offer. This one sold for $20 plus shipping. The one over on eBay sold for $30 free shipping. So they're going to be the same profits, give or take like $2. So that's fine. If someone sends an offer, again, I got them cheap. Let's get them out of here. Then we've got 2 items that finally broke the $100. Hallelujah. One is going to be, oh, they're both heavy. All right, we're going to leave them on the ground. One is the Microsoft Xbox 360 Call of Duty version. I paid $7.50 at an estate sale about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Time is weird. So $7.50, and it worked. It tested, and it sold for $110 plus shipping. So yes, please. And then the last one was a doozy over on eBay or on Mercari. I'm telling you guys, it's late. My brain does not work this late in the day. And this one, I paid up. I paid $50. So it had to have either been at a thrift store or an estate sale. Most likely an estate sale for $50. And it finally sold for $190. We played the back and forth. I think I listed it at $220. So they ended up getting a good deal, but that's fine. Let's get it out of here. $190. I'll take it. So that wraps up all 13 items on eBay, 3 items on Mercari for a gross profit just right around $1,000, because it was 666 plus 300, so that's 960 plus the 20, so 980. Yeah, so I didn't even break 1,000. And for a 3-day weekend, no bueno. But that's all right. It's getting into my peak season. I've got inventory to list, and it's okay. It's okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up to tell YouTube you liked it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.